Hello and welcome to episode number 157 of AV's Ripping Wax Packs podcast, coming to you from La Follette, Tennessee. I'm your host, Aaron Vaughn. This is the show where we rip open a wax pack every week and discuss that year and brand of card along with the players in the pack that we open. Along the way, we'll shout out some of your comments as listeners, discuss nostalgic stories about cards or players that come to mind, and spread the pure joy that comes with ripping open wax packs. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, and most podcast platforms. New episodes drop every Thursday. Our email is rippingwaxpacks@gmail.com, and our Facebook page is Ripping Wax Packs. And on YouTube, just type in AV's Ripping Wax Packs to see the portion of the podcast where we rip open packs from the podcast. We're always looking to promote veterans charities, so contact us through one of those outlets, and we'd be happy to discuss a partnership to help veterans and their families in any way that we can. When we don't have to set up a partnership, we can just help you figure out your best way to give to veterans by donations or your time or your energy or any way you can. Also, please give a listen to our other podcast CVs tend to check out. It's a music podcast produced by my brother Curtis and me that comes out once a month, sharing the joy of music and hoping to help listeners discover unfamiliar bands or songs they might want to look further into. Check it out right after you listen to this podcast. This week we're doing something a little bit different. We will be discussing, I think I talked about this, a month ago or so, Garbage Pail Kids. I got a couple packs of those. I have a 2022 Topps Chrome 5th Series. It's like of the original 5th Series packs from back in 1986. They look just like them, but they're from 2022. It's like a reissue of those, and they're in the Topps Chrome form. They're awesome cards. And we actually have a 1986 original 5th Series pack also to open. And this is the one that I said I was going to be doing with my best friend Jason. And we had already opened up the pack while he was down here. He's from Ohio. He and his wife are from Ohio. They came to visit. We just did the part where we ripped it open, the two packs open, so we could talk about them a little bit. So you'll get that video on YouTube if you go over there and look, watch that, but it'll also be a part of the podcast. And right after we did this, not too long later, he passed away. And I think I talked about it, and just makes me so sad that he's gone. And my best friend since I was a little kid, and it's just young. 49 years old, I believe. I'm 48. He's 49, I believe. And pray for his wife, Shannon, and all the family there as they're still grieving Jason. But I got her permission to go ahead and do this episode because he would have wanted to do that. And he was excited about it. He was going to be the one to talk about the Garbage Pail Kids and do research on it. And obviously never got to that. But I'm just going to read a little bit about the Garbage Pail Kids. He was a huge Garbage Pail Kids collector along with other sports cards and stuff. And he had got back into it as we were talking the last year or so. And he was selling them online and doing all this stuff. But he knew all about it. So I'm just going to kind of read about Garbage Pail Kids a little bit. Then we'll open them up. But again, keep them in your prayers, especially Shannon and her kids, their kids. Keep them in your prayers. Just gone too soon, my best friend. So anyways, so if anybody has any stories they want to tell, email in and let us know. You can tell us stories about these cards, any kind of cards, anything in life, maybe somebody that you lost too soon that meant a lot to you. Jason was an amazing person. So let's get to it here. He would have loved to be a part of this, and this is it's just an ode to Jason. I think that's what I called the episode. So Garbage Pail Kids, just the original Garbage Pail Kids, is a series of sticker trading cards produced by the Topps Company. They were originally released in 1985 and designed to parody the Cabbage Patch Kid dolls, which were popular at the time, so it's kind of a funny take on that. Each sticker card features a Garbage Pail Kid character having some comical abnormality, deformity, and or suffering a terrible, painful fate or death with a humorous wordplay character name such as Atom Bomb or Blasted Billy. Two versions of each card were produced with variations featuring the same artwork, so it'd be the same picture, but a different character name, denoted by an A or B letter after the card number on the back. Front or back, I can't remember. The sticker fronts are die cut, so just the character with its nameplate and the GPK, Garbage Pail Kid logo, can be peeled from the backing. Obviously, they're worth more if you don't take the stickers off, but when I was young, I remember taking the stickers off. We were just kids and we wanted to put the stickers on stuff. Many of the card backs feature puzzle pieces that form giant murals, while other flip side subjects vary greatly among the various series, from humorous licenses and awards to comic strips, and in more recent releases, humorous Facebook profiles. And that's talking about the ones that the newer ones will be ripping. 15 original series of regular trading cards were released in the United States, with various sets released in other countries. So there were 2 large format card editions. They were released, as well as a set of fold-out posters. All new series sets were introduced in 2003, Flashback in 2010, and a brand new series is 2012. And then some Chrome started to come into the mix in 2013 and 2014, 2016, and we happen to have a 2022 pack. It's like a hanger box of 1986. They look like the 1986 original 5th series, and then we have a regular pack of actual 1986 Topps 5th series of they're like the smaller cards. So pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be doing today. There's a lot more that you could talk about with Garbage Pail Kids. Different sized formats were released in other countries like Australia and New Zealand. Just all these different things that you could find online if you wanted to look it up. I don't know a ton about it. I wish Jason was here to tell us about it. He just is the Garbage Pail Kids master, but I wanted to do this to make sure that we got his name out there, and you prayed for the family, and he deserves to have this episode about him. And the video will be Jason and me both, so if you want to go over and see Jason, there he is. It says the commercial success of the trading cards led to the production of a live-action movie called the Garbage Pail Kids movie. I can remember that, and that was in 1987. Also, an animated television series was also created in 1987, but its initial scheduled broadcast in U.S. was postponed due to parental complaints, because they're just kind of gross, what you see on the cards. So I don't remember that exactly watching it. I'm sure I saw it at some point because I was 12 at the time, so I probably tried to watch it. And the show did make a brief appearance on U.S. television years after it was originally intended to air, and also briefly aired in Europe. That movie was on DVD. All different things. A similar set of 160 trading cards called the Sloppy Slobs was released in Italy in 1993, so it's not the same thing, but kind of like it. There's some controversies and lawsuits with the Garbage Pail Kids. There was a school ban. During the height of the card's popularity, Garbage Pail Kids were banned in many schools. One of the main reasons for the ban was that teachers cited them as distractions during class. I could see that. I'm a teacher, and I could see them passing them around. They're funny looking and gross, but kids would love them, and they'd want to not do their work and look at those. There was a Mexican ban. It says since 1988, any export and import of Garbage Pail Kids is banned in Mexico due to the approval of a reform to the export and import law, banning all representations of minors in a degrading or ridiculous manner, and attitudes of incitement to violence, self-destruction, or in any other form of antisocial behavior, citing Garbage Pail Kids as an example. Unbelievable. That's funny. Some trademark infringement lawsuits they had. You can look those up. Right holders to Cabbage Patch Kids. The original Appalachian artworks were sued for trademark infringement. Topps was sued by them. There was like a out-of-court settlement there where Topps agreed to modify the appearance of the Garbage Pail Kids to remove the resemblance between the characters and to change the logo design. And production of the cards continued, but by 88, sales had dwindled, and a planned 16 series was never produced. So they got to the 15th series, and then people started getting tired of them. Then they came back later, and the ones we're going to be looking at, that was 2003. They came back again, the all-new series, but they've been kind of, I guess, I don't know if it's every year, but they have different years where they'll have new Garbage Pail Kid stuff. And we happen to have a 2022 Topps Chrome pack that's the same series. It has the same cards with the same artwork and stuff, but they're made with Topps Chrome and they look awesome. They're just made, they're more well made and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to open those up. Like I said, look up online, read about Garbage Pail Kids. They are really funny. They're really cool looking. They're gross, some of them, but just, it's a parody on the Cabbage Patch Kids at the time thing. But if you look at them, when you watch our video, you can see some of them and some of the names, and they're very well done. Some great artwork, some very talented artists that did some of these, drew them, or however you want to say, made the artwork. But check it out. They're actually, if you sell these online, there's ones with autographs on them now in the Topps Chrome. I think Jason had some autographs he sold. He had ones that are like numbered, just like in a baseball, basketball, football, hockey card, that they have the number on them. So they're numbered to just 25 or to 50, and they're worth quite a bit. So if you just like cards, check them out. They're cool looking. But I appreciate you paying attention on this episode. I know it's not sports related really, but I felt like I had to do this for Jason because he really wanted to be a part of this episode. So go over to YouTube, check out the video, and then we'll finish up the podcast, and email in or Facebook message us to let us know if you have anything you want to tell us. Hey, it's Jason, Aaron. We're going to now open our Garbage Pail Kids Chrome 1986 Original Series 5. This isn't, obviously, we've talked a little bit about it, but this isn't the original series, but it looks like the cards are from the original series, correct? And then we also have this pack that we're going to open. This is actual original Garbage Pail Kids, all new 5th series, and it has the stick of gum that we feel in there. So sometimes you're not sure if these are actual, if somebody resealed these, but a lot of times if you can feel it in there and then you can look at it once we open it, you can tell if it's been resealed or not. It looks really good, I would think, don't you, Jase? I think it looks like it, but you just never know. People are so good at doing that. So I want to save this one for last, if that's all right with you, because it's so awesome. We're gonna open up the Chrome. We love the Chrome too, like in all cards. At least I do. I think Jase does too. But Chromes are so awesome in baseball, football, basketball, whatever. But rip piece. That's what we did when we were young. Well, Jason didn't. I did. Jason kept all his stuff. Jason has 1986 Fleer Wax Pack basketball wrappers still that go for $50 a head. It's unbelievable. Okay, so you take 2. I'll take a couple. There's 3 of them. So we're going to open one at a time here. Jase is going to go first. All right. If you need this, great. If not, that's fine. Just make sure you hold it up in here so they can see each one. All right, what we got? Melted. Where are we at? You want me to hold it? Yeah. Have it to me. We got, what's this guy?
Melted Milton.
Melted Milton. So if you don't know these, because, we usually do sports cards on this show, Jason's helping me with this one because he knows more about these. So what you've heard earlier in the episode, thank him for it because he has may who have none. So they're Chrome cards, obviously, just like we do with the sports cards. But these look like ones from back in the day, like in 1980, I don't know, 86 or something like that. And then it's like a little for you guys that are like our age that have never looked at Garbage Pail Kids, because it's kind of funny that we're middle-aged guys, but we love these. But you may too. But like
funny or sad.
Yeah, it's funny or sad because we're sad old men. Yeah. But like it kind of has a play on a name. So if you don't know that, this guy's Milton, and he's melting. See, it's kind of gross. It's a Garbage Pail Kid, so it's pretty cool. And then it tells a little bit about it. Has stats about him on the back. Well, we're not going to go through all that. But if you ever get a chance to just get a pack of these, they're so funny. Like, we love them. But we're the kind of guys that like to watch, cartoons and stuff still too, because we're sad. Okay. All right, Milton. Frankfurter. That's hilarious.
And this is interesting and somewhat a little irregular. The last 2 were upside down. They don't usually flip these like they do in some of the basketball packs I've seen, but
so not. Okay, so they didn't come in the same arrangement.
Yes,
correct. This guy. This is who? Dennis the
Menace. And Slade.
Slade. Play on words there. You get it? All right, I'll do one.
We got no inserts there, no refractors.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we also have refractors, and are there numbered?
Yes.
There's numbered cards just like in...
Where'd the box go? You got to throw it somewhere?
Right here.
They're on the back.
So it kind of tells you
all the different odds inserts. Yeah.
So this doesn't look like it. There's something that Jason knows more about. It says the number says A or B next to it. Do you know what that means?
I have not checked why they have an A and B. I'm sure it's, and I don't remember it correlating to the original set like that. So
if you guys know, I'm sure one of you guys knows out there that actually listens to this. You probably know what Garbage Pail Kids are. If you know that, let us know. Comment in and let us know. This is Handy Randy.
Oh, that is a refractor.
Ooh, and okay, so this is cool. So it'll actually tell you if it's a refractor. It says it right there, refractor. Pretty cool. Awesome. I'm glad it does that because I have no mayhew of these.
It's hard to see sometimes.
So you got to really check, I guess, is what we're saying. So here's a checklist, but it's also kit spit, and then it has a checklist on the back. How many cards are in there? Is this the whole set?
I want to say 216 or something like that.
Yeah. It looks like 216.
167 maybe to 216.
And there's an A and B for each one. So I guess there's a different. Maybe it's the same person with a different look. It's not always.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
From what I recall.
Well, tell us somebody. Zeke Freak. Ooh. Zeke Freak. Look at that. Grapes. All right, your turn. All right. Taurus Lerniak.
We got another Menace Dennis, I see.
Yeah, so these show you on the top card.
Menace Dennis. Toothy Ruthie.
Ooh. Just so gross.
And look, awesome. Another Frankfurter.
Man.
Followed by another Melted Milton.
So if you're really
I feel like there was some error because the other two were upside down, and we almost got a duplicate pack.
Ooh. We can look through that and see if they look the same.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's my favorite one because it's my name. Iron Jaw Aaron. Love that one. Hot Rod. Juicy Lucy. I just get a kick out of all these. Tagged Tad. I've never seen that one. I've seen a lot of those other ones. All right, that's the Chrome pack. Oh, he's got one more, and then we'll do the old one.
All right, Hardened Hollis. Sprayed Wade. Ultraviolet.
I'm going to show them this one. Look, I just noticed this. Here's Tag Tad, and here's Sprayed Wade, and they're the same person. And I want to look and see what the number is. So one's 82A, one's 82B.
There you go.
So I don't know if that always happens, but that's really cool that we saw this.
We got a Gill Grill.
So I guess what we're saying is there's the same picture, but it's a different name for the A and B. That's cool.
All in all, a pretty terrible pack of pulls for Garbage Pail Kids with one refractor and no other
in the whole hanger box
inserts or anything. Yeah.
All right, now Jase is going to open this. Jase actually was kind enough to send these to me, and we're now together in La Follette, and he lives in Ohio, and we're here. He's visiting us. He and his wife are visiting, so it's been awesome. He's going to open this up because he's the one that purchased it, and I'm so excited to see this old pack. So Here we go, baby.
Hope we get something decent.
If we don't, it's still fun.
Oh, there's a Hot Rod.
So these are going to be from that same one, right?
I believe so.
I think they're from the new set. It's like they're redoing the old one.
Grab the Hot Rod out here. See what number it is.
Okay. Here's Hot Rod. So here's the Hot Rod that we pulled, the new one. That's the old one.
205A.
205A. And this is 205A. That is so cool that we did that. Look at the back of it, too. Show them the back.
This has a little, I don't know if that's a perforation at the top there. What'd you say?
Turn over. It's the same. It looks like it's going to make the same thing on the back. We're not sure what that's going to look like. But
right.
That's so cool.
There's a Nat Nerd.
So these look just like the new ones, but these would be worth more probably because they're older.
These are in very nice shape, I feel.
I think the pack's original. We'll see it.
Look, Ben Bolt, that's a pretty good one.
Ben Bolt.
191A. Jordan Nuts.
Jordan Nuts. I love it.
And Starchy Archie.
Starchy Archie. No, okay, we got
where's that checklist at? I wanted to see if this...
so we're going to check the checklist.
I don't recall Starchy Archie, but... 197.
While he's doing that, I'm going to try this gum. If the
Starchy.
gum is new and it tastes good, then we know this is an original pack. If it's terrible, it's 30-some years old, right? You want to try?
I know. It's got the crunch.
Oh.
Original?
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, it's horrible.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness. So, man, it doesn't even have the one, like when you had these when we were young, it was like 1 minute they had flavor. It was pretty good for a minute, but that was just disintegrated and went down my throat. All right. Thanks for watching. We're going to go finish up the episode now, go back to the podcast. Love y'all.
All right. We appreciate you tuning in. I know the audio quality isn't great. I had to pull just a video of us that was on my desktop. It's a little bit different than the way I usually do it. So I appreciate you being patient there. But thanks for tuning in. That was really special to me, and I know it'll be special to Shannon, Jason's wife, and all those that love Jason. This has been AV's Ripping Wax Packs podcast. This is Aaron Vaughn. Thank you for tuning in. Have fun, be safe, love one another, and keep God first in your life. Have a good one.